Do you think that Owen Patterson was guilty or not?
I think it was a very sad case, but I think there's no question that he had fallen foul of the rules on paid advocacy as far as I could see from the report. I think the question that people wanted to establish was whether or not, given the particularly tragic circumstances, he'd had a fair right to appeal. And
he had an appeal. His appeal was heard endlessly, both by the committee.
Yes, but Mr. Brown, I wish to restate that informing the impression that the former member for North Shropshire had not had a fair process, I may well have been mistaken. But that was certainly the impression that many people seem to have.
Do you recognise that given your responsibility to uphold the ministerial code, to uphold the rules, to uphold the standards, it's really important that you should not give any impression that when there is an independent report that found on 14 occasions of paid lobbying, that somehow you think that's okay? Can you clarify? You don't think it's okay, and you don't think that what Owen Patterson did was right?
Of course I don't, and that was the first thing I said when I began on this subject 2 weeks ago. Okay. And frankly, I think I think it is extraordinary that colleagues sometimes do behave in this way, and it is quite right that the Commissioner is able to investigate and to hold them to account. I think I've always sought to do, and I think the committee will agree that I've accepted that it was a mistake and that it was my mistake. All we wanted to do was to see whether, in view of the particular and frankly tragic circumstances of the case, there was any scope for cross-party agreement on an appeals process. That was all we were trying to do.